Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Star has an exciting update about her kids to share with her, revealing if Juance and JC are finally with her and Gino Palazzolo in the States. Jasmine from Panama and Gino from Michigan met online and started their reality TV journey with before the 90 Days Season 5. Jasmine was loud and jealous and Gino was a meek miser. But somehow, they made things work enough for them to get engaged at the end of the season. In the next 18 months, Gino and Jasmine came close to splitting up, especially due to Jasmine's increasing needs. Jasmine needed money and constant validation from Gino. She wished to come first for him, before his family and work. Jasmine also expected Gino to lavishly spend on her cosmetic procedures and her fancy apartment in Panama. However, Jasmine was in for a rude awakening when she came to the US. Gino changed completely and made her question if he was going to be a good fatherly figure to them. Jasmine was a single mom of 2 living in Panama. When Gino introduced Jasmine on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 Day Season 4, he mentioned that she was a teacher and that he had fallen for her because she was a beauty with brains. Jasmine's first interview was fun and heartbreaking at the same time as she spoke about how Gino came into her life when she needed him the most. Jasmine said she was a proud mom of 2 beautiful boys. Jasmine's sons are named JC and Juance. She said that they were her babies but corrected herself. Jasmine said that while her sons were not literally babies anymore, they were always going to be her babies. Pictures of Jasmine with her children had flashed on screen. However, their faces were blurred to help protect their identity. Jasmine did not tell why she wasn't ready to show her kids to the audience during the interview, but she did talk about it later on Instagram while chatting with her followers. Jasmine told her followers that her husband decided to keep their children away from the public eye. Jasmine seemed to hint at her husband being controlling. She added that he was a doctor and also a lawyer and had warned her against posting about her kids or even filming 90 Day Fiancé with him. Still, Jasmine and her ex-husband may have reached a mutual agreement. Jasmine did post about her children, at least her older son Juance, on social media. Juance was also the first child who made his TV and IG appearance via 90 Day Fiancé update. During her first interview, Jasmine spoke about how her eldest son lived with her ex-husband. Jasmine's younger son, JC, usually lived with her, but he has a special condition. The COVID-19 lockdown took a toll on the child's health, and he was having a really hard time adjusting to the situation. Since Jasmine lives in Panama City, her mother and Jasmine decided to take JC temporarily away from the city. JC was taken to live in the countryside by Jasmine's mother. Gino and Jasmine met in person in December 2020, hence her son was not with her. Jasmine cried about missing JC during her confessional. She said that 2020 had been a very difficult year for her. However, it was also the year that Jasmine met Gino. Meeting Gino in March 2020 felt like therapy to Jasmine. She already shared a strong bond with him. Still, Jasmine had decided not to introduce her sons to Gino. She wanted to be sure that they were in a serious relationship to get married before she could make her kids meet their future stepfather. She has shared pictures of them having fun together since. Gino wanted a child of his own from Jasmine. He never had any kids with his first wife, but Jasmine was worried about another pregnancy. JC, her second son, is a special child via All Things Reality. Jasmine wondered if her kid with Gino would also be born with special needs. She said that it was very hard for JC to communicate. He doesn't have a verbal language. Jasmine said the real challenge of raising a child with special needs was not the child but the people around him. People had been very mean to him in the past and shown no tolerance. Jasmine spoke about the stares that JC got from strangers in public places, such as restaurants, including the staff there. Jasmine was hurting and didn't know if she had the strength to have another child who could turn out to be neurotypical. Instead, Jasmine planned on getting her sons with her to the US. Despite his inhibitions, Jasmine's ex-husband had agreed to it. Jasmine was looking forward to living in Michigan with her sons, but Gino made a giant mistake. Gino did not put Juance and JC's names on her visa application. An immigration lawyer informed Jasmine that her sons would not be able to come to the US because of what Gino did. They would take up to 2 years because a separate application for their visas could have to be filed. If Gino had mentioned their names while filling out Jasmine's papers, it would have taken only 6 months. Moreover, Gino admitted he did not have the money to hire an attorney to expedite the process. Jasmine had threatened to leave Gino if he didn't hire an attorney. Eventually, Gino did agree to pay. The other alternative was for Jasmine to go to Panama instead. She could only done it with a green card, but Gino was delaying that application as well. In September 2024, Jasmine told her fans that deciding to immigrate isn't only changing my present and my future, but it's transforming my family's destiny and entire generations. Jasmine stated that she's staying resilient while trying to settle into the new country. The 90-day fiancé alum also mentioned that her bravery creates new opportunities for her 2 children and opens doors for future generations in the United States. In November 2024, Jasmine posted pictures of her son Juance on Instagram. Juance was at a zoo, but Jasmine did not reveal if it was Panama. She shared pictures of the animals in enclosures too, as if she had accompanied her son on the trip. In one of the pictures, Jasmine's son sat across from her table at a McDonald's. The 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Star has posted misleading content before. She even claims she's still with Gino when she isn't. That's why it's hard to believe that Jasmine's son is with her in America right now.